Hello guys, welcome. Monday here and the final round. It's match day 6 here, covering Tuesdays and Wednesdays matches. Today going to focus just on the Tuesdays matches, 8 to run down, and everything on the line for some teams. Also, some teams are through, their position has already been established, and other teams are out. It does make this round difficult. But I tell you what, I know where these guys are up for the challenge. Alex from Need for Tips and Big Man on Campus joins me for today's matches. Big Man, first of all, how's everything going? I know you are super busy, but this is crunch time for some teams.
I'm doing well, Natalie. I hope you're doing well also. Yeah, no, it is crunch time, and it's making sure you're doing due diligence and making sure who's in and who's out. Don't be betting on a team that maybe has their eyes set on something else because they're out or things like that. Make sure you're checking all that stuff out. Thanks for having me, as always, here on the Bankroll.
Sorry, Big Man. I
all good.
There we go. Got you in the sound there. I won't ask you to.
I just basically said thanks for having me and a little bit about the Champions League.
Okay, all right. And Alex, you're joining me as well tomorrow, covering obviously both sets of matches. There's some very nice prices, and one is the last match, one of the last matches, Monaco versus Dortmund. I wasn't going to add this as a clip, but the price is just, and we'll discuss that more in detail. But how did you get on with these matches?
Really tough to call Tuesday and Wednesday matches, as is the last match day in Champions League. I think that Big Man is totally right here. You should check the lineups, you should check the standings, because there is nothing to play for some of the teams. There is plenty to play for the rest of the teams. So before you play one match, be careful to check everything, all the info. If they are missing players, if they will rest, if they will rotate their squad and so on, because there are a lot of matches today that sincerely nothing to play for, like Galatasaray versus Porto, for example, or Schalke versus Lokomotiv, but we still have something in some other matches.
Yeah, and sometimes even though they don't have something to play for, pride is still a factor, and especially if they're at home in front of their fans. But it definitely, on a betting stance, makes it that little bit more difficult, because you're wondering which team is going to show up, or will they be rotating players, and that's what makes it difficult. Now, I don't know about you guys, I have a couple of strong plays, the rest leans, and I think that is the best way to go. But listen, let us start. Let's see what you guys are going for, and hopefully we can give our viewers here some bets. I like this. William Apono says Dortmund is my bank. I can't wait to get towards that match there. All right, Schalke versus Lokomotiv Moscow, Group D. Schalke 2.1, draw 3.5, and Lokomotiv Moscow 3.9. Schalke are through, and they will finish second no matter what. But third is still up for grabs there. Lokomotiv Moscow, Galatasaray. The reverse was 1-0 to Schalke. I definitely am leaning on the unders here on this one. Lokomotiv Moscow have a lot to play for. Schalke do not. So that's how this one starts off. Big Man, what do you like here?
Yeah, I mean, Lokomotiv are out. I mean, they're not going to advance. They have nothing to really play for here with just 3 points, and now you got to travel to take on a team that's obviously being much better than you. Lokomotiv have given up way too many goals in this competition, over 2 a game. And they're facing a defense that's been pretty terrific, frankly. But Schalke still struggle to score. I mean, they've only scored 5 goals in 5 games. They have nothing to play for either. I have to agree with you, Natalie. I would be looking towards maybe unders in this game, but no real bettable opportunities here for me. I tend to stay away from games like this just because Lokomotiv are poor generally outside of Russia, and Schalke just don't have much to play for here. So it's a pass for me.
Yeah, but am I right, though? Obviously, Galatasaray and Lokomotiv Moscow playing for third place, which is Europa League.
Yes.
And is it?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, and again, some teams love a European spot there, and others do not, as they want to focus more on their domestic leagues, as we saw the likes of, for example, Burnley. So, with that in mind, and obviously Anes come here, Schalke likely to be without key striker. Again, like we said, check the lineups as well. We're giving you
Natalie?
Yes, Big Ben.
Keep in mind, I mean, Lokomotiv doing quite well in the Russian league this year. They're only... I mean, you look at the top 5, they're only separated by about 6 points here. So all these teams kind of grasping for spots. But yeah, look, if I had to play this gun to my head,
Yeah.
I'd almost lean Lokomotiv just because they do have a slight reason to play here. I mean, what has Schalke got? Nothing. I mean, they're playing to move on, and they've already moved on. So I kind of agree with you on that sentiment.
Yeah. But again, they're at home, aren't they? They've got their supporters, their fans there. It's that's what sort of makes it so tough. I think as far as the outrights, I would skip. To be honest with you, the more I'm chatting with you guys, I was going to make it a lead. I am liking the unders. Alex, shed some light here. What do you like?
I'm liking the draw at 3.55. I think that it's just a lean, but I think that because Schalke, like as said, they will be without their striker. But Embolo is out with a toe injury. Santo the same, Ut the same. So Lokomotiv fighting for that third place. But let's not forget that Galatasaray are playing Porto. A really tough match also to predict there. So leaning towards the draw at 3.55. I think that we might see a 1-1 draw, and both the unders and the draw will come in this one.
All right, but it's officially a lean.
Oh, officially a lean, not a play, of course.
I'm so tempted. I think I'm liking the unders, to be honest, and I think I'm going to make an official play as well. Schalke, they've conceded 4 goals over 5 games here. Lokomotiv scored 4 over 5 games, but again, they do have that leaky defence here. 11 conceded, but Schalke at home, they'll keep things tight. Oh, that unders looks so tempting now at 1.9 as well. All right, Galatasaray versus Porto, Group D. And again, the same situation here. It's a little sort of a mirrored match. Galatasaray, 2.35, Porto, 3.3, and the draw 3.4. Both as well will be playing at the same time, because sometimes you get a match that plays, because obviously you've got the two time slots, but obviously these ones are both playing at the same time here. Again, I was leaning on the unders, 1.86, maybe a little less confident, though, on this one. You were leaning towards the draw, Alex. Are you Galatasaray at home? They can be tough.
Yeah, only because they are home, and only because Porto are through from the first position. But if you take a look at them, 12 goals scored, 4 conceded. The reverse match, they won on their turf 1-0. It was tougher than expected for Porto. Galatasaray not doing very well in their domestic league either. They've lost against Beşiktaş. They drew at home against Rizespor 2-2. They are struggling this season, only 7th in the standings in their domestic league. So I don't know how much power they have to win this match, even though they're playing home.
Yeah.
Maybe a both team to score at 1.75. I would lean towards both team to score at 1.75 Galatasaray Porto.
Okay, again, a lead, and yes, Porto, they've won the group, I think 5 points ahead of Schalke. Okay, so another lean, but I totally agree with you. Big man, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, you got to kind of go for it if you're Galatasaray here. You mentioned the Europa League spot. You kind of want to try to grab that if you can. They're not playing well in their domestic league, as Alex pointed out. Porto have scored goals for fun in this competition, scoring over 2 a game. So, yeah, I actually really like that one. Both teams to score 1.75. That's what I have written down here. I'm going to go with that one. Sometimes it's tough to get Galatasaray to score in this competition.
Yeah.
I've you look at the latest few matches for them in this competition, they haven't scored. I mean, it's interesting, Natalie. They haven't scored in this competition since September 18th. It's been a long time, 3 months basically.
Yeah.
And I remember because I had them that day. I remember it been 3-0 over Lokomotiv. But yeah, I think they grab one here. I'll agree with Alex.
Yeah, and they've got to. There's some teams here, and they have to come out on the attack here. They cannot play defensively. All right, yes, I'm sticking with the lean as well. Obviously, the reverse 1-0 to Porto. Next match, Club Brugge versus Atletico Madrid, Group A. Atletico Madrid 1.67, draw 4, and Club Brugge 6. Club Brugge have earned their spot in the Europa League, and I'm pleased. I've enjoyed their sort of determination in this group. But first place is obviously still up for grabs between the two heavyweights there, Atletico Madrid and Dortmund. And we know everyone wants that sort of first place here. The reverse was 3-1 at Atletico Madrid to Atletico Madrid. But obviously Club Brugge held Dortmund just to a 1-0 win here. So we're going to see that sort of low-scoring affair. Interesting to see. I'm definitely leaning, though, towards Atletico Madrid. But Club Brugge can be a little sneaker on upsetting your bets there. I think we had the overs with that Dortmund game. Obviously, it was just a 1-0 win. What do you like here, big man?
You know, Club Brugge sounds like a nice place to vacation. Like,
have you not seen the movie?
Oh, where are you going? I'm going to Club Brugge.
Have you not?
I've never seen the movie.
You've got to see. No. It's called Bruges, and it's with.
Okay.
Yeah, you've got to see the movie, and it's all set in Bruges.
It seems like a great place to vacation. You know, hey,
it is.
It's
very historical.
Going on a holiday in Bruges. Okay, interesting. I never knew that. But yeah, you know, I kind of lean unders, Natalie. I mean, in a game like this, where this truly is a game where neither team is playing for anything. I mean, there's nothing to play for. Everything's been determined in this group. I guess, I'm sorry, Atletico's playing for first place.
Yeah.
But, you know, I have to wonder. I often wonder, does that matter to these teams? I mean, they're going, regardless if they're 1 or 2, Natalie, they're going through, whether it's 1 or 2. But I guess for a team like Atletico, that's something to kind of play for here. And they don't have a big, you know, a Spanish game coming up either, so there's not much to worry. I guess I lean Madrid. I think it's still almost a playable price.
Yeah,
put in an anchor bet. But that's really it.
Yeah. Yeah, at 1.67, I think there's just enough value there. And the movie, just quickly, if anybody hasn't seen it, I love it. I've watched it like several times, and it's with Colin Farrell. It's quite funny, and it's like two hitmen that they go away to like Bruges, and they're like hiding out. Anyway, it's a good movie. I recommend, and you get to see Bruges. So, all right, what are you going for, Alex?
Yeah, it's tough to stay away from Atletico Madrid here. I like the unders. This is why I'm playing Atletico Madrid and under 4.5 at 1.91. It's important to finish top of the group. Why? Because you will play a team who will finish second in their group.
Yeah.
Yes, you will say to me that most of the teams who are finishing second in the group are tough teams because they are top teams in Europe. So it's of course that if you avoid teams like Bayern Munich, like Manchester City, like Real Madrid, Juventus or Barcelona, you will be happy to play better with Ajax or AS Roma or Manchester United, let's say, second tier teams, let's say. But it's more important to finish first because in the first knockout stage, the second match you will play it at home. So on the road, the first one, and at home, the second one. This is the rules of UEFA. So this is why it's very important. Plus the money, because in case of a victory, you get some money. In case of a draw, you get some money. If you lose, you get nothing, or you get
no win, no money.
Exactly. So plus they're how to say they are playing for supremacy always. Simeone, it's a guy that wants to win, and Bruges very poor. Just one draw in 5 matches, and against Monaco, a team. One win against Monaco and one draw against again Monaco. So Atletico Madrid and under 4.5 at 1.91.
Yeah. You've read my notes, and I saw No Way Jose was the first one to announce that bet just earlier on. Atletico Madrid and the under 4.5 goals, I think, is an excellent way to just get some extra value there for the Atletico Madrid. But listen, stick in Naka, they have to go all out for all the reasons that, Alex, you've mentioned, and I've read on the chat here. They must win that top spot. So Atletico Madrid and the under 4.5 goals. I like it. I think Club Brugge will hold them there to keeping it the under 4.5 goals. All right, Inter Milan versus PSV. Another match with a lot on the line for Inter Milan here. Group B, Inter Milan 1.36, draw 5.75, and PSV 10. Those odds with 10 bets. Remember, new signups. At 10bet, we've got special promotion code SBR10bet or SBR10bet UK, depending on where you're coming from. And all the information should be, I'm just having a quick look, in the description box below. Yes, it is. Any more information, please do tweet me. Inter and Spurs obviously fighting for that second spot there. Barca have won the group 13 points. They're comfortable. They're setting sail to the next round here, but Inter have a lot to play for. They are the favourites. The reverse Inter 1-2-1. There are a few bets that I like in this match because PSV, not only do they have nothing to play for, they have been consistently poor throughout. Except that 1-1 draw there to Tottenham, which was a bit of a shocker. Was it 2-2 draw? A bit of a shocker there. But Inter Milan 1.36, it is too low to play. Have you been able to find more value, big man, to be able to play the Inter win and make some money?
Yeah, I'm going to take a shot with Inter and over 2.5 here, 1.85. PSV are actually, I don't think they're not good, but they have some players that can score goals, Lozano and players like that. Maybe they can grab one here. I just kind of see this at 2-1 or 3-1. Inter have been terrific. They're at home. They need that second place. They're obviously going to have to go for it here. I'll take a shot with Inter to win and over 2.5 goals at 1.85.
All right, the over 2.5 goals. My only worry is PSV. I think it's just 1 goal scored over the 2 road matches. But listen, and with nothing to play for, a little bit. All right, Inter in the over 2.5 goals. Alex, what do you like?
Yeah, without Nain Golan, who is injured and also will miss this game, Inter are struggling big time across all competition. They won just 1 match in their last 5, in their last 6 against Frosinone, 3-0. They've lost against Tottenham, Juventus, 2-2 against Roma. They lost against Atalanta 4-1. All those in 6 matches. PSV are a poor side comparing to Inter, Tottenham or Barcelona, but they are a lot better than last year or 2 years ago. They improved big time, like Big Man mentioned, Lozano and other players that were fantastic. In some matches, they were very unlucky not to draw some of them. Against Tottenham, they've lost 2-1 and they could easily draw that match. They scored against Barcelona. They've lost against Inter again, but just 2-1 and very unlucky there. I think that Inter might win this one because they have to match Tottenham's result to go. They have at least to match Tottenham result, but we will talk about Barcelona-Tottenham a little bit later. I think that PSV will make it tougher for Inter. I'm going PSV plus 1.5 on the Asian handicap at 1.9.
Yeah, that one, that like this, Kate, I know I was thinking that. I was like, ooh, I wonder what the value is for that one. I'm going to stick with, I like that one. I'm going to stick with Inter and the under 4.5 goals again at 1.83. I think PSV will make it difficult. It's a must win. I know that means it doesn't necessarily mean they will win. But yeah, I think PSV will make them work hard for that win there. But I've got to go with a team there that's fighting to qualify. Inter in the under 4.5 goals at 1.83. Next, the biggest match, I believe, on the slates here. Barcelona versus Tottenham, Group B. Barcelona 2.1, Tottenham 3.2, draw 4.2, odds with 10 bets. Special promo code for new signups there. Check the description box for more information. SBR10bet or SBR10bet UK. Now, I messaged Stuart from Tipster HQ, one of the Team Bankroll members, and I said, Stuart, what's your pick here? And he said, I am not playing. I said, all right, gun to head. He said, draw. Barcelona are through. This is a must-win. If Tottenham hadn't have had such a poor start to their Champions League group stage campaign, they wouldn't be in this position. But here they are, and they've been having a great Premier League season. And it's kind of a shame to see here that their last match that they must earn those 3 points is at Camp Nou. Oh, it's a tough one. Big man, do you have a play?
I do. I'm going to take Tottenham here at 3.5. Listen, I and maybe people will disagree with me. I think Tottenham are up there. I don't think they're on Barcelona's level, but I think they're there. I think they're there in the conversation. And I think for me, this price is too big. You have a team that has nothing going here, and has already moved on against a team that is scraping to survive in this competition. And for me, that's enough. With world-class players, with a pretty good defense, with a good goalkeeper, I'm going to take my shot here on the road. I think Tottenham's shown over the years they can beat teams like this. They're well coached. I like the price. I'll take a shot. A team playing for something against a team playing for nothing. With the season at stake in the Champions League, I'll go Tottenham 3.5.
Yeah. But again, do Barcelona like losing at home? You know, they're through, rotating plays. And Alex, I feel that this is definitely a match where we need to see the starting lineup of Barcelona.
We already know that Suarez is out. Coach's decision. Rafinha is out. Malcolm is out. Umtiti, of course, is out. I think that there might be a huge possibility for Barcelona to rotate their squad. They are through from the first place. They're 6 points clear at the top of the table. I don't think that they will force it. We are talking about Barcelona, but as Big Man said, also Tottenham have huge players who in the last matches are doing incredible. This is what it's good, because at the beginning of the season, you would see Tottenham players, most of them from the World Cup, very not fit at all, struggling in the first matches in the Premier League. Now they are almost at their best shape. So it's very important because they are entering this match full of confidence. With Barcelona nothing to play for there. I would agree with the big man there, but I would not go so far. I'm going Tottenham draw double chance at 1.85. I'm going also Tottenham with draw no bet at 2.6. But I'm also going with the Alex Classic at 1.73.
Cool. Well, you've answered my next question. I just
Hey, Nat.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of people are on here talking about how Barcelona are so good at home. How can you bet against them at home? Well, here's 2 reasons why I can bet against them at home. One, game doesn't mean anything to them. Whether they win or not, it changes nothing. It changes nothing for them. Second of all, this is a team that's lost to Leganés and Real Betis at home this year. Give me a break, okay? You can go beat them at home. This isn't some unstoppable force at home, and you haven't beaten them since 1980 at home. They lose at home.
We're talking about a match in which one of the teams needs the 3 points and the other doesn't. We're not talking about Liverpool versus Napoli, that both teams have something to play for here. So speaking language says that I'm a Barca fan. Even if I'm a Barca fan, Barcelona are through from the first place there. We are here to make money, not to bet with our heart here,
Yeah. No, absolutely. Interestingly, though, when I mentioned the draw earlier on, there was a few people liking the draw. I had question marks. I wanted to just chat because I'm on the fence. But I think my only play, I'm going to avoid the outright. I like the way you've played it, Alex, with that draw no bet or double chance option, just to cover yourself, because you do have a team that really wants to win, but then you have a team that doesn't want to lose at home. So where does that take you? So let's go for the Alex Classic. I will make it an official play. 1.73. I got as well. A lot of people as well saying, you know, Barca defense is very poor, says William Apono. Okay, Red Star versus PSG Group C. PSG 1.2, draw 8, Red Star 21. This is a close group with first, second, and third still up for grabs. Right. Reverse source 6-1, PSG win. They're now on the road. Alex, I'm not sure. I'm predicting a PSG win. I found it a little tough to find value, so looking forward to seeing what you're going to say.
What I will say is that I have nothing in this match. I don't know. I think that PSG will win. I don't know the difference. I was looking at minus 1.5, but it's very, very low at 1.53. So I said to myself, I will stay away from this match totally. In general, I don't like PSG. Still, I don't like PSG. They are not impressing me at all. They might qualify through to the next round. I hope not. I hope Liverpool, but it's a small chance for them not to qualify, because if they win the 3 points against the Red Star, they will surely qualify. So now, who will join them, Liverpool or Napoli? It's a total pass for me.
Yeah, no, it's very tough. I tell you what, though, PSG, their scoring power 13 against Red Star's leaky defense of 13. Maybe just the simple over 2.5 goals. It's probably low. Big man, did you have any better luck there? So to pass from Alex.
Yeah, I'm going to lay 2.5 goals here with PSG. I think they pound Red Star. Listen, I mean, all you got to do, we got to look at the reverse fixture, 6-1. Look, I know Red Star at home, and I guess being at home means that they're going to be some crazy good team tomorrow because they're at home and all those fans want to get the job done. But here's the problem. I've seen a team like PSG go on the road and absolutely spank teams that are better than Red Star. Look, no offense, but I think Celtic are a better team than Red Star, and Celtic got shredded by PSG. PSG will own 70% of possession. They'll win at least 3-0, 3-4-0. Give me PSG. They roll here.
PSG team total over 2.5 goals.
No, I'm going to lay 2.5 goals.
Oh, minus 2.5.
Yeah, 2.25.
All right. There we go. Have a look. Actually, just PSG to score over 2.5 goals on themselves could be a good bet as well. How is Celtic doing, big man?
Celtic are in the Europa League. They are in second place right now, hoping to secure their spot in the next round, Natalie.
Cool. How did the show go as well? The Europa League show.
It went well. We found some good tips. I think Alex and I, at this point, we've done some real good things on that show. So
yeah.
Quick and to the point. I thought we had a good show as usual.
Oh, great stuff. Yeah, Big Man and Alex just finished their Europa League show, so do check that out. If I get a second, I will put that on the chat there for you guys that can't find it. All right, Monaco versus Dortmund, Group A. Dortmund 1.85, draw for Monaco 4.5. This video is clipped, so I need to repeat that those odds are with 10bet, and we have a special promo for new signups, SBR 10bet or SBR 10bet UK. Links are in the description as well, or if you don't want to hit the link, just literally 10bet.com and add in the promotion code. Now, I was really shocked by the price, and sometimes I think it's like a dangling carrot trap, but then you look, it's a must-win for Dortmund. I messaged Alex actually before, and I said, wow, that it looks too good to be true. Is it at 1.85? And Alex, you simply said, no, I'm taking it with my eyes closed.
Yeah, I'm taking it. I will take Dortmund till the end of the season. I love Dortmund this season. They are a solid team.
Yeah.
They are a great side. They are going to destroy Monaco. Monaco again with the whole starting 11 missing through injuries. I took them against Amiens last week to win, and it was a great take. But Amiens are not Dortmund. Amiens are a team from 17th place, I don't know, from Ligue 1. So Dortmund, everything to play for. They will try to win it. They will try to qualify from the first place there in the standings. Great Bundesliga season so far for them. Amazing team, world-class players all over the pitch, from Reus to Jando Sanchez to Paco Alcacer to, I don't know, many players, incredible. Thomas Delaney. So I'm taking Dortmund at 1.85.
Yeah. Anne S. Dortmund's bench will easily beat Monaco. William Apono, my banker, Dortmund. Jack L. Dortmund win in the over 1.5 goals. Sean Mack, Dortmund win, printing money. It just goes on. Speaking languages, Dortmund to win. It's just Dortmund, Dortmund, Dortmund. Why is it priced 1.85? You've got to take it, though. Big man, are you taking Dortmund?
Yeah, this is kind of one of those ones where you kind of don't want to. I mean, I get why you'd want to take Dortmund here. It makes total sense, but that's the problem. It makes total sense.
Yeah.
If this was the NBA or another sport, I would totally take the other team. Keep in mind, Monaco are at home. I'm going to go ahead and say that I don't think they're as bad as Alex leads on. I still think still have decent players, Falcao and Thielmans and Glick and players like that. But look, are they on Dortmund's level? No. And again, it's such a good price. I feel like you just take it, and if it loses, it loses. But
yeah,
Monaco are poor. It is going to be a tough ask. If I had to lay goals here, I'd probably not be interested. But at this price, I have to be interested. One thing I will say, Natalie, is down the road you can expect a 65-year-old big man on campus. This is where I will live someday, Monaco. It is a.
I'll come for a visit, big man. Yeah,
it's a principality fit for kings, Natalie, where luxury is king, and that's where I'll be with my beautiful wife, who will feed me grapes all day, and I'll look out into the harbor and see my big yacht. You can all join me. I'd love to have you. Monaco on big man, you can join me.
You can visit me on my island, big man, with your yacht. I think that we will do some barbecue and have some drinks there.
That sounds great.
It's just I've seen these prices before, and it's too good to be true. But it's like, a moth to a flame. It's almost like I'm trying to give myself one reason why I shouldn't take Dortmund win, and I can't think of one. The only thing is that they're on the road, but that is not even a reason, because Monaco have been poor this season. Dortmund have just been a power force. They won the reverse 3-0. Monaco are out. They have nothing to play for except pride on their home turf. You have to take it, and like you said, big man, if it loses, it loses. You went for the better team at a really great price, 1.85. Liverpool versus Napoli now, Group C. Liverpool 1.65, draw 4.5, Napoli 5.5. Those odds with 10bet SBR promo code SBR10bet or SBR10bet UK. Information is in the description. Everything on the line for these two teams. Another key fixture of Tuesday's matches. Ooh, Liverpool at home, they should win this. They had a great weekend. Remember, we added them to, they were part of all my accumulated bets, and Liverpool, they just shone through. A very comfortable win here, full of confidence on their home turf, 1.65. Would you put Liverpool in your ACCA bet there, Alex?
No. In the ACCA bet, no. I think that this is the match of the round. I think this is the match of match day 6.
Yeah.
The most important match, because we are talking about, we have also on Wednesday Shakhtar versus Lyon, but not exactly the same with Liverpool versus Napoli. Liverpool entered this match from the first place in the Premier League. The only unbeaten team in the Premier League. And they're not even playing at 100%. They are around 70% right now. I talked about this before. It's very important for Liverpool to have these results even without being top of their shape. What to say about Napoli? Napoli I think that are the only team capable to fight with Juventus, or at least to keep closer to Juventus in Serie A, not to fight exactly with them. With Carlo Ancelotti, they are a lot better. Their defense is a lot better under Carlo Ancelotti. Their attack is a lot better with Carlo Ancelotti. But this for Liverpool is the match of the year. Letting aside that final in Champions League against Real Madrid, let's say the match of the season so far, not of the year. It's a must win for them. They need to win 1-0, or in case Napoli scores, they need to win by 2 goals margin. So it's very, very important. All 3 players from in front are fully fit. Everyone was saying that Salah is shit this year. Well, he's not. He's still leading the top charts in the Premier League with 10 goals scored in 16 matches. First place with Aubameyang from Arsenal, not even one player from Manchester City. So I think that I want to believe that Liverpool will qualify further. If they will not, I will still play this Liverpool to win and over 1.5 goals in the match at 1.83.
Oh, all right. All right. So, but you're not going to put Liverpool in an ACCA. Interesting. No. All right. Okay. Playing it as a single bet. Big man. The match of the year, as Alex puts it. It's a lot on the line. It's a lot on the line. What do you like here?
I'm going to go Liverpool and over 2.5. Very simple. 2.15. Lock it up. This is a 2-1, 3-1er. I think it's a 2-1 game. Liverpool maybe grabs one late and goes up 3-1. I'll go with that. And I'll leave everyone with this, Natalie. I would love to see Speaking Languages go away and never come back. He's an awful commenter, and I hate reading his comments.
I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you.
He's a terrible commenter. I hate his comments. I love everyone on here, but he is just vile. He's hard to watch. He's hard to look at, and he's hard to read. I hate him.
All right. So Liverpool and the over 2.5 goals. Sorry. I'm going to play Liverpool and the under 4.5 goals. It sort of seems to be a theme that I'm going for tomorrow. I think 3 of my bets here. 2.15 as well that I found. I'm just, like you said there, Alex, that they need to win. It's the goal difference here. And I wonder if they score a couple of early, will they go in the defence? I know Liverpool, they're strong on attack and defence, but hopefully we don't see any more than 4 goals. If it's a 3-0, 3-1, we are all winners in this game, and I really hope Liverpool qualify as well. So as well with Tottenham. It's going to be an interesting day. All right, so we've gone through all our bets and our thoughts, our predictions for each match. We are just going to run down what are our favourite plays. And listen, if you have a banker, if you have a 2-team parlay, tell me, please don't push it if you don't. Big man, what are you going for?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Liverpool and over 2.5. I really like that one. I'm also going to go with Tottenham. I think the value is clearly there on Tottenham. I think it's a terrific price with a team that must get the job done. It's a tall order. I don't think it's an insurmountable order, though. I'm going to go with that one as well. And look, Dortmund, I think it's just a play you have to make.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't come in, it doesn't come in.
There you go. I think so as well. All right. Do you have a favorite play that you want to put 2 units on?
Yeah, I'm going to definitely put my favorite play out there and make that one Liverpool and over 2.5. I just think it's, as Alex said, it should be a fun match. I think we see some goals here. Again, I think it's 3-1.
Okay. All right, Alex, over to you as well for your plays. And if you've got a play that you want to put 2 units on or a parlay bet, let us know.
2 units on Liverpool and over 1.5 at 1.83. PSV, sorry. Tottenham draw double chance at 1.85. And Atletico Madrid and under 4.5 goals at 1.91. I will take also PSV plus 1.5 at 1.9.
Oh, All right, I'm going to go for, I am officially going to Schalke versus Lokomotiv Moscow under 2.5 goals at 1.9. I convinced myself. Club Brugge versus Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid, the under 4.5 goals at 1.9. Inter and the under 4.5 goals at 1.83. I'm going for Alex Classic, Barcelona versus Tottenham at 1.73. Dortmund to win at 1.85. And then Liverpool and the under 4.5 goals at 2.15. I don't know if I'm going to play. I think I like them all. I'm going to keep it all the same. I'm not going to play. If I was going to play a bank, and maybe Dortmund, but I'm going to leave it just as is.
I forgot about Dortmund also at 1.85. I forgot to mention it.
Hey, Nat.
Yes, big man.
Before we go, I don't normally do this. If I could just quickly point out, we have a new show tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern on SBR.
Oh, yeah.
It's the first show, premiere. It's a show that I've done in the past with a friend, Blackjack Fletcher. It's a new show, but we've done it before. 9 o'clock tonight, 9 to 11. It's called Off the Board. We basically talk a lot of NBA, NFL, college basketball. We basically talk as the games are going on. Monday Night Football's tonight. We take calls. We introduce the listeners to the channel. So if you're around, you want to listen to it, check it out. We have great rapport, him and I. So it should be a good show.
Yeah, I'm excited, actually. I've been watching the video team do all the graphics and things. So very, very excited. Good luck on that. I will be watching. And tomorrow we have got, we'll be back same time, 2 p.m. Eastern time. Flash joins us to run through Wednesday's matches. And then Wednesday, we've got the Premier League Punters show, followed by the Football League show. Thursday, we have...
Football League show is killing it.
I know. You guys are printing money.
Buried them.
I know. And Thursday Best Bet show, there we go. And if none of you noticed, I also do a news show on Friday. It is a little show, and it's all about the betting news in the States and how
I've been watching those for years.
I've been doing
They've been on for years.
I know. They don't get very many views. It's a very niche market, and we do it for sportsbookreview.com. It's a website which we put rate sports books from A+ to F, and it's like a watchdog. And so anyway, so I do a news show for that, for anybody who's interested. There we go. All right, guys, have a wonderful rest of Monday. Enjoy the matches tomorrow as well, and I will see you tomorrow. Best of luck, big man. Best of luck, Alex, and to everybody watching.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Print in the money on the football.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Burying them.